Hi Virgo, welcome to your tarot reading. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. Either way, thank you so very much for being here. And thank you for sharing your energy with me. I do appreciate it. If you are new, be sure and follow on TikTok and YouTube for me. I'm trying to grow my collective on both so that I can reach more people with my messages and help more people. I know tarot has helped me, so this is kind of my way of giving back and creating my own little spiritual community. So thank you for all the likes, the follows, the comments. They help my channel, and please continue to do that. I appreciate it. Go check out my website too. It's up and running, open for tarot readings and coaching again. So go check out all the things. I'm going to do a traditional Celtic cross spread, and whatever message comes out is what you need to hear. And then I brought out the Seasons of the Witch Yule Oracle to get some additional messages at the end from Spirit. So we'll pull a couple of those at the end. So we have the Strength, Knight of Swords, King of Wands, Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Six of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Emperor. Awesome. Underneath we have the Ace of Swords. So, excuse me, goodness. Ace of Swords is like a breakthrough. It is an aha moment. It's also about like truth and clarity. So you could have some clarity, like a breakthrough moment coming. The card is beautiful too, by the way. I was sitting there looking at it. So I feel like there is a new breakthrough coming in a situation for you. We'll get more into the tarot and find out like what kind of situation. So the situation is the Strength, and the Strength is about like, it's not just physical strength, it's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual strength. And I feel like this is just your energy, like you pushing through, persevering, standing in your strength here. You know, you got this big lion and you're just trying to be strong. The blockage here is the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is an action-oriented card. It is the fastest moving Knight. It's also about like your thoughts. So the swords are our thoughts. It's air energy, our thoughts. But I feel like what is preventing you from fully stepping into your strength here is action and ambition. So maybe you're just not feeling a situation, you know, you're kind of lacking direction, you know, and that can hinder your ambition sometimes. Like you just don't know where to go or what to do. But we did have that Ace of Swords here, so I feel like that's going to change soon. You've got some clarity and that little breakthrough moment coming for you. The root of this is the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a fire sign. King of Wands is fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. This can just be your energy. The King of Wands is very ambitious, entrepreneur type of energy, and it's also about seeing things from a bigger picture, seeing things differently, viewing things differently here. So in the recent past, we have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is about this is like a love message, but it's also about like an emotional type of message. So I feel like maybe it's also about like being open to receive a gift from the universe. So I feel like in the past, you've kind of opened up a little bit more to receiving some type of emotional offer here. And that doesn't have to be in love. It can be, but you know, anything emotional, you know, your money is emotional. Friends and family are emotional. Whatever this emotional offer was for you, it was in the recent past. So in your subconscious, your higher self, we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like something occurred in the past, and this Three of Swords can be about like heartbreak and grief, but it's also about healing. And this card seems very healing to me because she has this big heart here, and I feel like she's just healing her heart. So I feel like you have, you know, your higher self is telling you to heal your heart in a situation, again, with this ambition. Maybe whatever the situation is, it's just kind of, you know, left you a little lost, a little grieving here. You just don't have the ambition that you feel that you should have. In the near future, we have the Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is moving on, moving to calmer waters. You're moving away from something and you're moving into a calmer place here. So whatever that is for you, I feel like you are going to be taking this action, because that was your blockage there, was your not taking the action and not having that ambition. Your advice from Spirit is the Two of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles is about balancing things. The Two of Pentacles card has like someone holding two pentacles. And I think it's about like, twos are all about balance and duality. So I feel like this is just Spirit telling you to get balanced here. In your environment, the influence here is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a stable offer of some sort. So I feel like this could be like you seeking stability. The Knight of Pentacles it's a slow moving energy, but it is a very stable, grounded, loyal type of energy. So I feel like that's what's in your energy right now, is just the slow moving energy, but it's stable and it's secure. So maybe this is about you not taking ambition on something because, you know, you want this stable and secure and you're afraid to take a risk. Again, it's general reading, so you take it how it resonates. It'll, whatever situation that you are in. So your hopes and fears, we have the Nine of Swords. And the Nine of Swords is like anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, up worrying. You're definitely in your head about something here. And it's keeping you up at night. Like whatever it is it's really holding you back. It could just be yourself, you know, your ambitions. You're just holding yourself back by not taking action and not having that ambition. And I feel like it's just stepping into this King of Wands fiery energy, you know, because we have like the Knight of Swords, which is ambition and passion. The King of Wands is all about impassion energy, and then the Ace of Swords here. So I feel like some type of clarity towards your passions is where you need to go. And you're going to do that in the near future because we have that Six of Swords. And that is moving on and moving to calmer waters. So the overall outcome is amazing. It's the Emperor. And this is you stepping up, taking control. The Emperor it's an Aries. So I don't think you're dealing with an Aries. I think this is more your energy. This is stepping up, taking control, and taking leadership of things. I feel like ultimately you're going to move into calmer waters and you are going to, you know, take leadership and step into this more of a leadership type of energy and step into that strength there. So let's see. What does Virgo not see coming, Spirit? What do they not see coming? More, please, spirits. Oh, we'll get two more. Awesome. You got 3 major arcana. That's pretty awesome. So we have the Chariot, which is about forward movements. You know, on the Chariot card, it has 2 horses, a black and a white. And it's, again, about duality and balance. So I think you need to just get balanced and things are going to start moving forward. There's forward momentum. And then we have like closing out cycles, ending some type of cycle here. And that could be this, you know, cycle of being in your head. This cycle of just not feeling inspired, not feeling ambitious, you know. But you got that Ace of Swords. You got this breakthrough coming. And then we have the Five of Swords, which is about like conflict. It's also about like winning at all costs type of energy. So I feel like maybe... you've definitely had some obstacles. Maybe there's just been some arguments with others. It's also swords, again, are mental. So I feel like you're just mentally conflicted. But then we have the Star, which is about hope and renewal. So I feel like there's a renewal of hope here. And it's also about healing. Again, we have that Three of Swords, like heart healing. So I definitely feel like you're healing this confliction, whatever it may be. And it could be different for each of you. You know, if you're conflicted about moving on, I feel like you're going to be healing that, whatever it is that you're moving on from. So I really love that. That's awesome. I love to see the Star card after that conflicting type of energy and that closing out a cycle. So what do they need to focus on, Spirit? What does Virgo, actions and advice for Virgo, for Spirit? Six of Cups, joy, healing. You have a lot of healing cards. Who else had that? Somebody else had that. Trying to remember, somebody else in the collected have it all 3 healing cards. So like the Star is about healing, 3 of Swords is about healing, and then 6 of Cups is about healing. So lots of healing energy, maybe self-care. So we have the Knight of Cups, which again is like following your heart, being ambitious, following your heart here, whatever that is for you. And then we have the 8 of Swords, again, which is like that victim mentality, that limitless beliefs, limiting beliefs, excuse me, just holding yourself back here. And then we had the 6 of Cups, which is all about like joy and healing. On most 6 of Cups cards that I've seen, there's a lot of children. It always makes me think of like the inner child. So like inner child healing, joy, happiness. So I think you just need to, you know, follow your heart here. Let go of these limiting beliefs and just kind of, you know, heal that inner child, you know, with those 3 healing cards, like I was saying, and then I pointed out the children. Maybe you have some inner child wounds you need to work on. That may be a more specific message for someone, but, you know, find your joy, follow your heart here, whatever that is for you, if that's in work or a relationship. Again, these are general readings. So, I just definitely feel like you need to follow your heart and go after what your heart desires. Find your joy, find your happiness. Don't hold yourself back. You know, we had the limiting beliefs, and then your blockage here was the Knight of Swords, which again is in your head. So you have the 8 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and then the Knight of Swords crossing you. And like I said, that air energy is all about our thoughts. I just feel like you're kind of holding yourself back here from whatever that may be. But you got that Emperor in your overall outcome, and you are moving on. So you're going to come out of that. Don't worry about it. Don't get in your head. Just focus on your happiness. You're closing out cycles right now. I feel like a lot of us are. It's just that time. So we have offerings and the unknown. I'll read offerings first since that came out first. Keywords: devotion, exchange, balance. Didn't I say that? I give to you my heart's intent, wrapped in gratitude and thankfulness. Devotion in exchange for your presence. Here I am, gifting my essence. Do you finish what you start? Do you show your commitment through devotion to your craft and self-mastery? Offerings are an essential part of magic. They show your willingness to commit to your art through sacrificing something such as your time, money, or an idea you've held on to. All worthwhile things will require an offering to you. Perhaps to change careers, you need to take classes to receive a certification. This is an offering of time and money and may mean sacrificing your social life or time at home. To move to an exotic place will mean saying goodbye to your loved ones in favor of new experiences and adventures. Whatever you give up will be replaced by something bigger and more aligned with your soul. Offerings remind you that you cannot take shortcuts on the journey to your desires. You must be willing to put in the work and do what is required of you to manifest your dreams. Remember that a novice never becomes a master overnight. Stay the course and learn your craft. Stay the course of your craft. This message is amplified if you pull the Forest card. Well, we didn't. But we had that Knight of Pentacles. Remember, like, that's in your energy, that slow, kind of methodical type of energy. And I know that can be really, like, mundane and boring. Trust me, I'm a Sagittarius. Like, that shit drives me crazy. But I understand the significance of it. It sucks when you're in it, but it is very important. But you're coming out of that. You know, you got that Chariot, so you're going to be moving forward. You got the Emperor. You're taking charge, taking control of this. I really love it for you, Virgo. This is awesome energy. So then we have the Unknown, which is number 41. Keywords: potential, creativity, risk. Think on it and you will stumble, for the heart is a ghost upon the unknown. Let it bleed into the depths, bearing nothing but desire. The unknown is wide open to you now, and pulling this card is a sign that your creative power and ability to manifest your dreams is growing. Take advantage of this unusual period of support and abundance. Visualize all of your deepest desires and greatest wishes. Be the master of your canvas and paint the image of your dreams. Will you dare to entertain your biggest goals? The unknown requires you to be willing to take a risk. What you want cannot be achieved from a place of comfort or in doing what you already know. With significant risk comes great rewards, and the unknown says now is the time to take a leap of faith. Do not be afraid to fail. Even failure has values and lessons that will help you grow. Be bold and be willing to go against the conformity of the sake of freedom and divine alignment with your soul's purpose. I love that card. It's one of my favorite cards. So I love this deck. I love the messages in it. But yeah, I really love this for you, Virgo. I feel like things are just going to kind of open wide up. You're going to step into that emperor type of energy, and you're going to take charge of the situation, whatever it is for you. So I hope that this helps. I hope it could bring you some clarity, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.